versus miracles. The taking turns. Yeah,
it's not
like
control so much as it is it's an engine.
He'll have some like tempo we can like counter spells like remand and stuff like that, but he's not looking to like close it out that way. He's more looking just to lock him out of ever playing a game.
Yep.
What is NWI?
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah.
You keep saying that.
Yeah, I'm not that hip, unfortunately. Andrew, do you know what that is? You're kind of hip.
I guess Andrew isn't as hip as you thought either. It's okay. I'm not hip at all. I have no idea what Northwest Indiana? Like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think you're right, actually. I think that's a good call. All right. Anyways, getting into it, boys. Celestial Colonnade, great land. Love it.
Turn 1, Serum Visions. Oh.
Yeah. Hey. All right. Serum Visions here is scrying top 2 lands.
Look at a couple of lands.
Probably wants to ship those, I'm assuming.
Yep. Send it.
Oh, send it?
Yeah.
In a Canadian tuxedo, right? Send it. Send it hard. Passing it back to Tyler.
Vendilion Click there off the top.
I do like that getting aggressive. I mean, if I were him, I'd definitely snap that off on turn 3, potentially. Seeing what Sean Carey's going to do. Another land from him. Does have an opt in hand. Ooh, I appreciate showing the hand. Is that a rewind? No, it's a negate.
Oh, I was hoping it was a rewind.
Dude, that'd be super sweet.
Relax. I can only get so, like...
Yeah, I know. Excited.
Hot and bothered over here.
I know, right? Like, hey.
Chill.
Easy, BB. All right, so end step up here.
Ooh,
I think I'd take that, yeah.
You take those. We send those.
Didn't that rock deck play Goif? I didn't remember seeing one. I only saw Tyler's tracker, right?
I don't remember.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's too late. We're already on blue-white. Who cares about rock?
It's been so long. We've come so far, boys. Because this is now. Yes.
So this is all we're going to see for the first few turns of this game.
Correct.
Land, fetch, shuffle, go.
Correct. And essentially, it's not a control mirror, but it's going to appear to look like a control mirror. Prairie Stream Av.
Really happy that the Prairie Stream is seen playing Modern.
I mean, it's a good dual land, especially like if you're going to play some of these slower matchups. It's a nice go-to as a one or two of.
Yep.
Another cheap dual land. I don't know. I'm excited for standard. Hopefully next set where we're going to have like potentially 5-color control.
No, the only thing that's going to happen in the next standard format is Esper Winter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
all the discard.
As soon as Teferi gets his hollowed fountains, it's over for anybody not playing Teferi. You heard it here first, folks.
No, correct. But here's that turn 3 Vendilion Click like I talked about.
So, response here, we're probably going to see him play this Snapcaster Mage.
And just snap off on that opt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that. I think I wouldn't play the opt right now. I would hold it because you don't want to potentially, draw into something good right now, and then the click could take it away.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a bit of a misstep from Sean here. I think you just let the Snapcaster resolve and then just let that go.
Yeah, you wait until end of turn at least.
I love it. Yeah, exactly. I would have waited on that. Just like let it happen and then cool, he probably either takes I'm taking the dictate of Crewfix here. But yeah, I think you just let the op sit in your hand, let him do his thing with the click, and then you have better information because you've just drawn another card now.
Yeah.
So, slight misplay, but I don't know. We'll see if it comes to bite him.
Honestly.
Oh, well, I guess it doesn't.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Yeah, you drew another one. Bravo.
Mm-hmm. That Moto bug.
Yeah, correct. Exactly. You don't have to cast it right away. Like, one of my favorite things to do with Snapcaster Mage, you just run it out there, like, during their upkeep and just have a counter spell and just sit there and wait.
Yep.
Click it. Yep. See, everybody
Click
saw
bug,
that
they
too,
know.
right?
Yep.
MDG bug. It's the Matrix, boys. Confirmed.
Yep.
I am
Illuminati
Neo.
confirmed.
I am Neo. I am the one.
Oh, man.
But no,
honestly, though, I would prefer to be on Sean's side of the matchup.
Nah. I prefer to be on Tyler's side.
Not from a... hold on. Not from a perspective of I want to win the matchup.
I see this Jace
I just want to take a bunch of turns.
Okay. From a strategic standpoint, I like Tyler's side. From a fun point, sure.
I just want to play Sean's deck all day.
Oh, not saying it wouldn't either, but I want to play control. I want to lock him out.
Oh, and look at Sean over here playing with 2 different full art islands. I'm
Nice
actually
full art
offended.
islands. I like those arts.
You know what? That's not. You can't have that on my camera.
Yeah, exactly. Miracle crushes this. I mean,
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
main
Miracles is
deck-
going to win. I just want to play Sean's deck.
I mean, main deck potentially, like depending on his build and the counter spells, be more set up for like creatures. I don't think it's going to be a great like. It's going to be like an easy game for Tyler game 1, but I think games 2 and 3 is definitely going to bring the heat.
Oh yeah, no, and even still, game 1, I think it's still very bad for Sean. Like I said, I just want to take turns.
You know, Red Eye, like I said, I think depending on how he set up main deck, it's probably not great. But I mean, I do see that he is playing. I always forget the name of the Delve counter spell, even though I play with it all the time.
Logic Knot.
Logic Knot, thank you. Right, probably leads me to believe that he has more counter spells main deck. Again, we see the negate there too, so I don't think it's going to be too hard for him. But
How many people we got?
I definitely think it's going to be a lot easier for him than depending on some of the other builds. Yep, we see a main deck negate here from a Miracle. Wow, that would have been scary if that resolved.
Yeah. A lot of these blue-white decks are playing negates in their main deck.
Mm-hmm. Smash in, potentially kill a Jace. I don't mind firing off the path here. And unfortunately,
well,
I don't know. I'm kind of a fan here of trying to
you say
block Sean out of the game.
Yeah.
Could Delver of Secrets be in taking turns, being able to swing for 3? No, because that detracts from what the deck's trying to do.
Yeah, you have to have a certain density of these cards in your deck to make the turns deck work.
Correct. And you have the probably right density for Delver to flip, potentially, but it's not what the deck wants to do.
Red Eye, correct. That's why people are doing it in Standard, too.
Correct.
I play negates in my deck, too. My main deck.
I don't think that the spell count's too low. I mean, most of what they play, aside from like Snapcaster Mage and Dictative Crufits, are really their only permanents aside from lands.
So taking turns actually wins with like a Snapcaster Mage or a Jace Ultimate.
No, taking turns. They win by not letting you play any more Magic.
Or I've seen some of them, like they'll play a Teferi.
Or they'll kill you with an Inkmoth Nexus.
Right, there's a few different ways they can win.
There's a few ways, but essentially they take all the turns and have a win condition kill you over that extended
insert
turn.
win condition here.
Correct. They don't take infinite turns, but they take
enough.
Most of the turns.
Yeah.
After a while, you're not playing Magic,
right, you're watching them play.
Correct. So, gonna get in here for 3.
That's why I like Sean's deck.
Right. It is fun, but again, I think Tyler's just so set up that he doesn't need to worry about it.
It's a steamroll matchup.
If I play blue, I really like my blue-black Mill. I agree. Mill's great. Mill's the best strategy ever. No. Yes.
I hate Mill so very much because it always beats the decks that I play.
Because you're bad.
No, because I play blue-white control, and Mill's a dog to blue-white control.
I want to find a reliable Mind Crane combo. Yeah, it's either, if that isn't Dust Mantle, the 1-mana Blood Chief's Ascension does it too, just to let you know. But you have to get 3 counters on it.
Part the Water Veil JPR.
Correct. So we're going to see a cryptic command here.
Targeting the Hieroglyphic Illumination and bouncing Jace, but we're going to see a Logic Knot here back.
Only affinity for me. Beep, 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 boop, 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 boop,
boop. I'm glad you realize you're an NPC.
Yes, thanks.
Can you time this guy?
So, getting back to the game here. Probably just a misplay, I'm assuming here.
It's just a formality at this point.
Yeah.
Sean's sitting on 3 cards in hand. Tyler's got a hand full of spells.
Let's see her cracking a land, doing a little bit of deck thinning here. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, do the call sign here. So just sitting here at the end step, Sean's going to untap here, draw a card. Actually, draw 2 cards, but first, scry.
Scry, draw 2. It's going to take a really fortunate combination of draws, which was not 2 lands there to get Sean out of this situation.
You know, drew out Monomino, so that'd also help him to get it going. Nah, thanks, Dr. Quantum. Waiting for that. So
Sean here, he's sitting on a Time Warp and just a couple of lands. I think we're going to see him fire off this Time Warp here. He's got to try and do something. It's just, he's not going to be able to do much.
No, exactly.
I don't know if Tyler has a counter in his hand, but it's not looking good. And he doesn't have a counter right now, but he has a hieroglyphic illumination that he can cast. Oh, he has a Snapcaster.
Yeah,
okay.
Snapcaster Mage. So probably just fire off that negate.
Yep.
Yep, just get it going there.
Sean's just looking at 3 lands. This game's about done. Tyler's just going to probably untap, play it to Teferi, and really get him out of this game.
Yeah, just start drawing him card advantage, unticking with the Teferi. No, I think he's going to wrap it up here. Now he's going to beat for 5 a turn, too. So, yeah, pretty much over.
Oh, and Sean's at 6.
Oh. Yeah, pretty much over. So I think we're just going to see here just an untap, animate, and attack. Pretty much just over. Clean it up real easy.
Looking at a handful of Jaces, Teferi. The control player's dream.
Yeah, no, I think Sean just sitting on a bunch of lands over there, so womp womp. Yeah, no, I do see that list. I do like it.
Yeah, I'm looking at that list, Vincent.
I think instead of the Drakes, really though, I more prefer the, instead of the Crackling Drakes, I prefer Enigma Drakes, to be honest with you.
In Modern, even?
Yeah, in Modern, it's a 3-minute. It comes down faster. I mean, I know you do have, like, Exiles and stuff like that, unfortunately, but it comes down really fast. Cut a Crackling Drake?
That was
his list. Interesting.
No, in Modern, I agree more with the Crackling Drake. That redraw is very important.
Yeah, just kind of keep it going. Just keep your hand flush.
No, in Standard, Vincent, we've been playing Jeskai a lot, and we've moved over to Enigma Drakes over Crackling Drakes just because of the mana efficiency, so I think that's where Eric was coming from there.
Ooh, yeah, I do like Fling. Fling is good. You just throw a big old Drake at them. All right, so Sean's at 1.
No, he's got effing crush the tournament.
Oh.
Not
there
Fling.
Fing. Oh, Fing, my bad. So, all right, Sean's I'm assuming be here at 1, potentially untap. And, I don't know, needs what, like a Giga Drowse to potentially stay alive another turn?
Even still, he's got a couple of Cryptics in his hand.
Yeah, I know. I think it's pretty much just locked out here.
Yeah.
But that's pretty important.
2 cards coming.
Yep. But he does get to scry first off the
can't really see what he's holding.
Kiora. I should get that in here. So,
he's gonna try and cast this Time Warp that he has. But it's just gonna get countered.
I'm curious if they ever consider playing like Approach to the Second Sun at all, and just trying to like end it that way.
It's not a bad choice, honestly.
No, you just need ways to draw cards, or I mean, I'm sure he's playing Searcher as Kanta. So that'd be an interesting way. But I'm surprised though that we didn't see Tyler just, just animate Celestial Colony and just attack here and just end it.
Well, he's sitting on 2 Cryptics. Why not just play it safely?
No, exactly. Cute little Remand, Cryptic it back. Pretty much is over. I don't think Sean has anything to really get out of this unless he just starts snapping off a bunch of, extra turn cards.
No, and there he is. He's going to pick it up.
Okay. All right, well, that was game 1, guys. So, going to be moving on to sideboards here in just a moment. But again, I'm Eric Frumpkin, joined here with Tom Demby, here in Game Storm Gaming in Lamont, Illinois. We're playing Modern here every Sunday at 7 o'clock, guys. So come join us. But looking at Tyler's sideboard, we do see 1 Baneslayer Angel, 1 Lyra Dawnbringer, 2 Cataclysmic Gearhulk.
Ooh.
Interesting. 2 Negate, 2 Stony Silence, 1 Celestial Purge, 1 Timely Reinforcement, 1 Disdainful Stroke, 3 Rest in Peace, 1 Dispel. As far as anything out of this, Cataclysmic Gearhulk is kind of interesting.
Yeah, it hits the enchantments.
Kind of interesting.
I want to see the 2 Negates.
I like the Negates.
Disdainful Stroke.
Timely isn't bad.
Nah,
I
I don't
like
want
the
to see
D-Stroke.
Timely.
Rest in Peace doesn't really do anything
Dispel.
here, and the Dispel. So, yeah.
So from Sean, we got 1 Boomerang, 1 Cryptic Command, 1 Giga Drowse, 1 Supreme Verdict, 1 Detention Sphere, 2 Damping Sphere, 1 Stony Silence, 1 Hercules Recall, 1 Define Deflection. You want to pull that one up on the screen for me? 3 Leyline of Anticipation, and 2 Feeling of Dread.
As far as what I like out of Sean's sideboard, I mean, Boomerang isn't bad. It can interact with, a Planeswalker or a creature. Cryptic Command is just a good all-counter spell, because this game is going to go kind of long. So, Divine Intervention. Prevent the next X damage that would be
That's
dealt...
not for this match.
No, that is definitely not for this match.
I also want to see, if we can get back to the sideboards here, I want to see him bring in these 3 Leyline of Anticipations.
Thanks, Dr. Quantum. We'll definitely check that out. But I like the Boomerang. I like the Cryptic Command. Giga Drowse is okay. It can kind of save him a turn.
Well, it can tap him down too
Correct.
at the end step. That's why I want to bring in these Leyline of Anticipations. They'll let him play at instant speed.
If he can, just open on one of those, I definitely think it puts Tyler in a weird constraint. So probably bring in those. And then I do like the D-Sphere. Just, again, another piece of interaction, which is really nice.
So it's looking like Tyler is bringing in these Cataclysmic.
He must have Giga Drowse. I think he can just go Giga Drowse, you tap you down, then just start popping off.
What do you mean it's okay?
What do you mean it's okay? My bad. I'll bow down, Vincent.
Yeah.
My bad. Sitting on the side of Tyler, it looks like bringing in the Cataclysmic Gearhulks. Like I said, I think those, because again, they're a nice piece of. They're also too a source of pressure, which is nice, and they can wipe out the dictates and everything. The 2 Negates are good. I mean, Purge doesn't have any targets. It's only
Purge isn't coming in.
black and red, so it doesn't really do anything. I mean, Timely, but unless he just needs...
Timely's not coming in.
Timely's okay. I mean, if he wants to just turn 3, make 3 dudes, sure. But I do like the D-Stroke, do like the Dispel for sure.
We'll probably see Sean bringing that Cryptic Command too.
So we'll see what happens here. No, it's just my friends. So all right, guys, getting ready here for game 2. To be on the play. I definitely think it's very important for him here to have as much counter magic as possible, but also too, he definitely needs a turn 4, turn 5 Planeswalker. In order just to close out the game and get some form of pressure, because I think eventually Sean might just overwhelm him.
Yeah.
Eventually with all the cards he's going to draw in, because Tyler doesn't have that many games to win. Or doesn't have that many ways to win, So, we do see Sean's opening hand. He does have an Inkmoth Nexus, so...
That's one of the ways you were talking about.
He's definitely going to be able to, get there with just 10 infect damage.
Which, you know what? If he puts it down and starts attacking on turn 2 even... Tyler might have boarded out all of his answers to this. Well, I say that, and there's a path in his hand that he's mulliganing.
So yeah, he probably is aware of that. But
yeah,
if I were Sean, I definitely think I'm going to try.
Does he not have any colored mana in his hand?
No, I think there's an island in there.
Is there?
I mean, he'd be silly to only keep one land.
Okay, there is an island.
Yeah, there's an island right there.
Okay, I was gonna say,
it's a swirl
holy
island.
cow.
It's a good
That's
island.
why I didn't see it. I can't even see those garbage islands.
Oh, I'm sorry that you can't recognize the best island ever. Oh well, but I definitely think that
I looked right past him.
He should slow roll it as much as possible to not expose it to a potential field of ruin here, because then these blue-white decks are definitely playing those as another form of shuffle, which is really nice.
So it looks like Tyler here is on a Multa 5. And you see that Gearhulk in his opening hand. That is not where he wants it.
No, definitely not. But I think, like I said, I think it is a good thing to bring in here.
So this is Sean's game to win. If he can win any of these games, it's going to be this one. His opponent's on a Multa 5, and he just scryed both cards to the top, which were both lands.
So, I mean, he's getting what he wants, but, I mean, Serum Visions and the Serum Visions isn't too bad here. So he's going to cast another Serum Visions.
Yep.
Draws into another island. Perfect. Into, looks like Cryptic Command.
Sphere. No, that's a Detention Sphere. Oh, that is
no,
a
that's Cryptic Command and another island.
Yeah, you're right. That is a Cryptic.
So, again, I mean, just, kind of curving out pretty nicely here. Or not curving out here, but at least, just on the right path here. There's that field route I told you about. So, like I said, definitely wants to try and hide that ink moth nexus as long as possible.
Tyler here, he's not out of this game, though. He's got a hieroglyphic illumination that he can cycle. He also has an opt that he can cast. So we're going to see Sean here is just, really just doing a lot of setting up. Lots of cantripping.
So, yeah, just a main phase Snapcaster Mage here. Just get it going.
Oh, that's a Temporal Mastery on top, too.
And Manamo. He's going to bond the Manamo. I mean, get it, That's all you can really do. Just miracle it. So, Tyler going to cast an unstep op here. Miracle? Maybe? Both miracles. It should be like blue-white miracles versus taking miracle turns. Whoa.
It's a miracle this deck wins.
I know, going deep.
Despite the...
Huh, that's very formidable.
So in response to this Temporal Mastery here... Ooh.
Yep, and this is what I love. You can V-click that miracle trigger. Yep, so reveal your hand.
That is brutal.
And then I'm going to take your Temporal Mastery that you're trying to cast.
Look at that.
Ooh. Yeah, so everyone that he was trying to cast, that's going to go to the bottom.
Get that one out of here in particular.
Yeah, because it is a separate trigger, so when you do draw that, you have to reveal it, and that's a trigger. And then you do have the ability to put it on the stack thereafter. Right. Sad face, right? Yep. So yeah, just another weird interaction. Just another weird interaction in Modern and, just what V-Click can do.
Yep.
And how silly the Lorwyn set overall was.
It was a very silly set. It gave us Bitter Blossom.
Vexing Shusher is a really weird card, too, and I love that foil. So, a lot of very interesting stuff.
Tyler here's got a Dispel. Gonna do another opt.
Yeah, Dr. Quantum, very interesting. Vanillion Click is good. Correct.
You heard it here first, folks.
I'm just getting excited for that Gearhulk to come down here pretty soon. I just want to see beatdowns.
Yeah, and look at this. His hand is loaded. He can even on a mull to 5, his deck still just looks very good against this taking turns deck.
No, correct. Cycle, interesting. Trying to hit negate here. Yeah, card command's still not bad, but I mean now he's gonna start getting card advantage, and I don't think that's.
Thing. If Sean has an untapped land, he's gonna start taking all the turns now.
Right, and just kind of.
Yeah, there it is. Yep, I forgot he had that ink moth, and he found it.
Yep, I told you he was gonna slow roll it. So, yep, let's pop off. Let's do the time warp, baby.
Yep, let's do it again.
It's just a step to the left. Yup. So, guys, do appreciate you coming down here. Listen to us rabble on and babble on.
Yep, and at this point, we're just going to be watching Sean take all the turns. So I do apologize if it gets a little boring, but Sean's just going to take all the turns and then attack for 2.
So, chat, interact with us.
Yeah, if anybody has any questions while Sean's here playing solitaire,
Yeah, let us know. We're here. There's another time warp.
Yeah,
Let's
he's doing it again.
Let's go. Step into the left, boys. Yep. It's a 3-mana god that I know you scry at the beginning of your upkeep, and then I think you can pay 3 or 4 mana to make a creature unblockable.
Yes, 3.
And it's a 3-mana 5/5.
Temporal Mastery, taking another
Ooh, here
turn.
we go. Here we go, boys.
Dr. Quantum, that sounds awful, by the way. Did you read that?
What did he say?
Read that.
Oh, I wouldn't be happy either. Come on now.
That's rough.
Love the stories. Yep. Keep them coming.
Yeah, please do. I love those, the feels badses. That's a theme I want. Give us some feels bad magic stories.
No, exactly, boys.
I love
it.
Yeah.
Love the bad beats.
Because that's what this is right now. This is bad beats.
No, exactly.
Anytime you lose to this taken turns deck, doesn't matter if you're on a mulligan to 5, it just feels bad.
Real bad. He's got all the cards in his hand.
You see, and Tyler's just had enough.
No, you are not a monster.
No, you're a good person, actually. I don't like it when they just chimp out and try on you on turn 3.
No, exactly. So, Tyler's just going to pick up his cards there.
I would have, too.
Yeah, I mean, like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, you could sit there for 4 more minutes and watch him
pretty
attack you for 2 a turn. No feels bad at Magic Stories will ever top the guy who got Notion Thief. That's pretty great. The table judge laughed at him.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst. I'll draw your 3 cards, and you get to put 2 of your cards back. Womp womp.
Oh, God.
I watch my opponent have the win with Casey I did and fizzle out and die. Womp womp. My uncle once got me the baddest of beats. Scary Larry. Shout outs to the baddest beats.
All right, Scary Larry, you're my new favorite.
You are my new favorite. Scary Larry.
I don't even care about this game anymore. All right, but for real.
Turn 1 Serum Visions. Yes, no, I've seen that. That was great.
Yeah.
I've seen that. That was hilarious because it was like a turn 1. Yeah, check that out on YouTube. I'll show you that later. That's a really good video.
End step, we're going to see it.
So turn 2 here, we're going to see him cycle and fetch and response. Just try and thin his deck a little bit. To see a decent hand from Sean. Another dictate, some more lands. So we're going to see that getting flashed in.
Sorry about that, folks.
Tom Dumby.
Just
staying
dying.
alive.
Yeah, barely.
Staying alive, barely.
Talk about bad beats.
I know, right? Super bad beats. So, 3rd land here. I mean, Tyler doesn't have too much going on, but I mean, this is where the control deck wants to sit. Just make his land drops and wait to deploy. Ooh. Oof.
Yeah, oof.
Oof. Miracle.
The hot, rampant growth.
The miracles of miracles, boys.
That's all it does when it's on 2. Just puts you a land ahead.
Nice
Explore.
Exactly. I know, right? I mean, are you not going to miracle that? No.
Right.
Is Tyler going to waste a counterspell on it?
No. Now, if he miracles another one, that's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, start getting to like 4 or 5 mana territory and start chaining off. Does get a little scary.
Right. If he were to flip another one now, if I'm in Tyler's seat, I feel very scared.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Very worrisome here.
Seeing he's looking for it, too.
No, I know. Knock the top of the deck, boy.
But he did pick up a Dictated Crufix that's exactly where he wants to be, because he's also representing Cryptic Command here.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, no fear in passing the turn here, but would like to start, kind of chaining these extra turns together and just kind of drowning Tyler out of the game. So pass the turn back. Is that a Baneslayer Angel in his hand?
It is. He boarded that in. That's interesting. I wouldn't have boarded that in.
I don't think it's a bad plan. I mean, depending on how many Vendilion clicks and Snapcaster Mage he plays, I'm assuming probably 1 click to maybe 2, maybe 3 snaps. So I guess I like it.
We're going to see an end-step Dictated Crufix here. Get countered by a Cryptic Command. Go ahead.
No, I guess I like it as far as just, being an actual clock, which is nice. I mean, it's a 4-turn clock. That's
fair.
So, I mean, it's a little bit faster than its Planeswalkers.
So what are we going to see here? Does he have an extra turn in hand?
I don't think he does, but he still has a Cryptic Command, so, I mean, I'm sure Tyler's going to attempt to just tap out for potentially one of his Angels if he had an untapped Mana Source.
End-step Dictated Crufix here.
I would definitely throw... I mean, do we throw a Cryptic Command at this?
He did. He doesn't have another one. He used it last turn on it. Oh, he has the Lyra too, but he found the negate there off the cycle.
All right.
Ooh, and he has the remand for the negate.
Ooh.
So if Sean can find us some extra turn spells here. Ooh.
Oof. I'm going to watch this.
Still no extra turn spells, it looks like, though.
Ooh, Dr. Quantum. Oof. That's really
Oof.
hot.
That does feel bad.
That is hot. So drew some extra cards, and it's going to probably pass the turn back. I mean, he just has a bunch of reactive cards in his hand.
Yeah. This is really not where Sean wants to be. Tyler's tapped out. He really wants to start taking extra turns right now.
So he's going to kick it back here.
Tyler is exhaling big time here.
Gets draw 2 cards. Super excited. I'm sure if I were him, I'm just going to slam that Jace, or I'm going to slam the
I'm slamming it
Lyra.
to Fairy. Because you can hold up the negate.
No, you can't just jam it out there.
I'm just jamming it.
I'm playing Jace. And I'm taking up Jace.
Probably right.
I mean, you just kind of have to assume that Sean doesn't
I just want
have
to jam
anything,
to Fairy.
but no.
No, he's probably right to just pass the turn with that
Yeah,
negate
just be a little bit more reactive. I don't know. I don't like Sean drawing a bunch of cards. That's kind of scary because he could potentially just get a bunch of extra turns and potentially even have, just a counter magic.
Sean is just rearing to jam that Cryptic.
Yes.
He found a Time Warp.
Yes. Both of them. Do that. Gonna go for the Teferi here with counter magic backup. I like it, and then you get to tap with more counter magic backup. Seems decent.
Tyler's hand is actually just completely loaded, right?
Right.
It's just if he has enough time to make enough land drops to make all of these
He just
things
needs to start
happen.
deploying, because otherwise he's gonna get drowned by this dictate.
Yeah.
Actually,
he has
you
to
know
start
what?
playing stuff.
Do you play Teferi here, or you play Teferi here because the next turn you're in a better spot to start playing your angels.
Yeah.
And just wrecking with your angels.
Correct.
All right, here comes one of those cryptic commands, no doubt.
Yeah. Well, you have to. You have to fight over this Teferi.
You have to. If you have one more mana, you get double cryptic command. That'd be terrifying.
Yeah, double Cryptic is rough.
But
he's running it right into this negate, and it's going to feel really bad.
Ooh, he's going to bounce a land. Interesting. Yeah, I throw the negate here. I think it's worth it. Oh.
Okay, you could just Force Spike it, too.
Yeah.
Not Force Spike, but you can hit it for 4.
Correct. I mean,
it's better than using a negate.
He does have to double his whole graveyard. It does make his future Snapcaster Mages a little less ineffectual, but I guess. Either
You don't
way.
care about your Snapcaster Mages.
No, at this point, they're just damage sources. I don't think you need that graveyard resource.
No, you have Lyra and what's her name?
That's what I'm saying.
Slayer,
Like, you don't. Yeah, you just want to jam here.
Now you can hold up this negate too.
Yep. And he's got another cryptic command too. Yeah, it's. He's closing in.
Well, here's the thing. He's gonna try and jam. No, he's not. I don't know what he does here because he can't cast an extra turn spell and hold up a counter spell. But you really don't want to let him untap with this Teferi.
Nah, Quantum, you're right though. Yeah, definitely use the Logic Knight here while he doesn't have that much mana available.
For sure. That was what I was getting at.
Yeah, agreed. So, yep, I definitely think here you just take up Teferi, play a land, play a Lyra, or Baneslayer Angel. Probably play the Baneslayer and then play a Lyra. So you can attack with a 6/6 next turn.
I mean, if it's me, I'm probably ticking up, seeing what I draw, and I might pass the turn.
I don't know. I want to start
one
trying
more
to,
turn.
I mean, maybe just start trying to close it out here. I don't know. Granted, this Teferi might just start exiling things, too.
I was going to say I'd force him to react to my Teferi, I think.
Yeah.
See,
Granted, I mean, this way now, too.
Me.
Well, now he gets to hold up Negate and Cryptic Command, so it's probably a better line. Just be a little bit more reactive till he build up more of a mana base. Yeah, so he's got 8 mana there, right? Yeah.
He missed his end step trigger.
Well, that's on him. Ooh, he's going to Giga Drowse him.
Oof.
Yeah, Quantum, you're right. You're right. Watching our backs.
So this is a tough spot for Tyler here.
I mean, do you throw Negate at this? It's pretty scary.
Well, the thing is, it's being replicated. So each one...
No, so it's just either way. I think you Cryptic Command and try and Bounce Draw.
You probably bounce that Dictate.
Bounce Draw, right? Yeah. There's really nothing else, and then if you draw, you might potentially, like, grab, like, a Dispel to line up with your Negate here, so you might be putting yourself in a better position that way. So, actually, he probably didn't miss his untap trigger because... Did he do it after it?
I'm not sure.
Or
No,
he did
it in
before it.
response. That's
Okay.
bad.
Right, you should have let that happen. So you're right, he didn't miss it. He just, okay. Interesting. I don't know the rules for the subbing.
He
But
still gets to hold of this negate, too.
everybody here. No, that's what I'm saying. It's nice. So he's good to go. Isn't it, what, like 100 followers, Andrew, or something like that? 50 or 100? Something like that. Yeah, I'll reach out to one of my other friends who I know is, like, trying to get, like, Twitch famous, too. We should host him. He's my boy.
Yeah.
Big old Danny Rodriguez, holding it down, just gaming. Big old beard boy. Yeah, I think Sean's trying to curious here, like, about the mistiming and everything.
Mm-hmm.
About how he actually should have done it after the Teferi, like, untapped. Yeah, you're right, Red Eye. Sunday is consistent. Every Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think they're trying to figure out here, like, when he decided to, like, declare it.
That's true. SCG only does stream Saturday and Sunday.
True. They do have a bunch of people. They do have way more subs and views than we do. Right, which... 500 total minutes. Ugh.
I mean, we'll make that.
In the last 30
The 7
days.
broadcast days thing ain't going to happen.
Right. It's 8 hours.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, we did 4 or 5 here. So
Right, so that's just like 3. Like
it's 1 week.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
2.5 weeks.
So we're still trying to get this situation.
Yeah. Right, yeah, we were just figuring out the math here. I think they're still trying to figure out here, like, how Sean wanted to respond to the Teferi trigger. I guess we're just going to have it tapped. I mean, that's the most optimal play, but again, I think we do need to be a little bit coherent of, you know, when we are declaring that.
Right.
Because, again, it is a trigger, so you can't respond to it, so you would have to let it happen, and then Tyler has priority because his trigger resolved, and then it would go to Sean to still, like, attempt to end the turn or whatever. Better add another night. Really depends on the streaming crew if we can get other people to set this all up, but I wouldn't be bad. Yeah, Friday would be super nice too.
Yeah, it would. I would love to commentate on some standard.
Friday wouldn't be. Yeah, we can do standard, we can do modern. Draft.
So I think Sean is about to go off here. Or he's going to try to at least. He's got at least 2 extra turn spells in hand with that Ink Month Nexus that he just played, so...
Yeah, no, exactly. Okay. Yeah, so Dan said because he moved to discard and Sean responded to that, effectively Tyler missed the trigger, allowing him to tap all the lands. Okay, so
that's fair.
It wasn't a timing thing.
Yeah.
All right. So Sean's going to opt here, going to opt again, opt into an opt, keep it going.
Yeah, at this point, it's another game of solitaire.
Yep. All right. Well, here's luck to Sean. Hopefully he gets it off. Stream Commander, LOL. The only person we're going to stream is Roy. Beating everybody into the ground because it'll be terrible. And we'll have, like, actual live commentary from Roy. We'll put a mic on Roy.
That'd be terrible. All it would be is him laughing real loud.
And it'd be great. And I'll just be egging him on.
Yeah. For those who don't know Roy, he's one of our local players. All he plays is Commander. And
correct.
He's just a happy guy.
Very happy guy. But here we go, the Temple Bell, getting her drawn.
And another turn.
A step to the left.
Here we go. You know what? I take back everything I said earlier. I don't want to play Sean's deck.
Yeah, I told you. It's miserable.
Yeah.
Right, you just want to be Tyler. You want to be the best.
Yeah, I do.
Want to play control. Gonna keep it going. Another time war. Gonna flash in another. I see he has another Dictate in his hand. I'd play it.
Each player draws.
Is that another Temple Bell he just drew too? No, another island. Terrible Cup Island. All the mismatch. Right, trash, folks. Yep. All trash.
All trash.
All trash. So, Sean kind of starting to peter out here.
See if he can find any more extra turn spells.
Correct. I mean, he's got this extra turn here. Doesn't look like it, unless what's that card in the far left? Can't really see.
Cannot tell.
Yeah. Otherwise, he has a bunch of reactive cards in his hand. Yeah,
It looks like the boomerang.
Ooh. I think Boomerang Teferi here would not be a bad proposition, especially with Tyler being tapped out.
Yep. That's what it is. It seems about right.
Correct. I definitely like snapping that off here if that's the case. Sean just has an exuberant amount of mana here.
Yep, it is that
Yeah,
boomerang.
it's sweet. Do prefer the old school art on that. Yep, like I said, I do like doing that here.
However, if Tyler gets to untap, that's really probably bad for Sean.
Well, the only thing Tyler has here, he only has the ability to protect his Teferi with at least only one counter spell,
Well,
unfortunately.
he just drew 2 Vendilion clicks.
Well, now he can play double negate back up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he can play Teferi with double negate back up, and I think that's probably just going to like start closing in the daggers on Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sean definitely needs to pop off here with another like extra turn card, and probably get that dictate out there too, and just start drawing more and more cards.
Yeah.
Get his engine going.
I'm really surprised Sean petered out there, honestly.
And all right, he was going very strong, and then it's just like meh. There's a Discord. Totally lost. Yes.
Old Flibbit.
Old Flibbit.
So I think Tyler's just like moving to discard here.
I'm surprised he hasn't decided to cast one of his threats.
Maybe he's just sitting on.
Or is he just going to try and like opt?
Okay, he's just going to opt. See where that starts. I mean, is your response here from Sean to the opt?
I think he's probably just going to try and move to like Vendilion click him here. Just try and like get it done that way.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess is efficient, but I'd still want to run out one of your 5-mana threats here. You know?
That's right, Dr. Quantum. He is going to check out his options first.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Hashtag ooh.
Hashtag ooh.
Capital O. Little O. Capital O. Oh. Another big old Gigadrouse here, too.
Man,
don't
Gigadrouse
fire
is
off that
rough.
negate, boy. It ain't going to do what you want it to do. Hey.
Dr. Quantum. That's my man. Vendilion click here in response.
I say you just, I don't know, maybe take the Cryptic Command. Unless you just want to kind of cut him off of cards, but he's already drawing.
He's already drawn 3-4 cards a turn.
Yeah, 3 additional cards a turn with the activation of Manamo.
Yeah, so either you leave him or you take the Cryptic. Honestly, I think you'd leave him.
Yeah,
I'm
not taking anything here.
He is going to counter one of the...
What, the one targeting the Ghost Quarter to blow up the Manamo?
The one that targeted his Celestial Colonnade, I believe. Oh, it was the Ghost Quarter. Okay.
He's going with the Manamo?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or maybe he's expecting a flip search for his Kanta.
Yeah, I mean, I
if
think
this deck plays it.
This late in this game, I mean, I definitely could see that as a potential. But either way, oh no, it's for that Inkbond Nexus. Silly us. I would have just done that while he was tapped out. And there's a Time Warp. So we're going to take another step to the left. I'm surprised he didn't flash into, during his upkeep, another Dictate. I think it's a bit of a misstep there.
I don't think you need it.
You want all the cards. You want to take all the extra turns.
I think if you have one extra turn at this point, you're probably good enough drawing 3 or more.
All right, I guess I'll just main face it now. But I think you still want to, you miss out on drawing a card there.
I think you'd rather just have all your mana.
I mean, he's going to cast a Snapcaster Mage in a Time Warp. He's going to cast another Time Warp.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have 2 extra turns. Will you have leftover mana? What do you draw? Oh, you tapped the Temple Ball. I didn't even see that. There's a Kiora.
It's a
Almost hit.
it's Thassa.
Oh,
Tyler's
Thassa.
just going to scoop it up here.
Yeah,
wow,
'cause
that
he's
is
just-
not how I thought that match was going to go.
No, I thought Blue White was going to take it over. Oh, well.
What do we know?
What do we know?
We don't know anything.
Dan, mod me. I don't know who Quintel is.
I mean,
Quintiful.
no.